What I appreciated the most about today was that it really showed me that the version of me who I am today and the version of me who's my best self, my highest self, we're not that far apart. And it's just about intentionally embodying who she is in my current reality that's gonna get me to being her all the time. Hi Blossoms, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lauren. I create lifestyle and wellness content for flourishing blossoms just like you. As you guys know, I got fired from my job about a week and a half ago, and today I was offered this super amazing opportunity to intern for my highest self. So this is actually an idea that I got from TikTok. A girl posted about how she's interning for her highest self and all the things that she was doing to put her in line to become that woman one day. And I love that idea, especially somebody who's spent the majority of my life in school in some sort of shape or fashion. I love the idea of the structure that comes with living to be your highest self through an internship. So that's what we're doing today, girl. This is something, like I said, I had already been thinking about weeks ago, so I already had a plan. Let me show it to you guys. So this is the older one that I had made when I first came up with the plan. But as you guys can see, it says Trinitysgarden internship outline. So, and I can show it to y'all because I was going to cover it up, but girl, if you want to read it, you can read it. I don't play. It has job duties, aligned actions, intentions, and expectations. We don't play. This is a very serious internship. I already got fired from a job, so I'll be damned if I get fired from an internship. You know what I'm saying? So come along with me as I walk through the day, just functioning underneath my highest self, functioning right behind her, training behind her, turning into her, really. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful that I feel even aligned enough with the idea of my highest self that I can start to manifest that into reality through my actions. I'm very grateful for that. We're gonna start, we're gonna do skincare. We have a lot of errands to run. She has me doing a lot of things, obviously I'm gonna get her coffee. There's a lot of things to do. So yeah, like I said, as somebody who spent the majority of their life in school, this type of perspective change really resonates with me, because instead of feeling like my highest self is just this bigger, better version of me, I get to break it down into job responsibilities, goals, duties. To me, that's helpful too, because it takes away the pressure. As an intern, I can still make mistakes. I don't have to be the perfect, best version of myself at all times. You know, I'm still learning. This is a super gentle way to ease into my highest self. Instead of looking at the visions God has given me about who I am and who I'm gonna be and being oh, I have to go super hardcore. This allows me space to make mistakes, to learn, and to really use my best self as a role model that I'm looking forward to being, but not having so much pressure I have to be her right now. This is a long intro. Let's get into the day. Let's do a little skincare.
Something special, just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around, baby. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into it. I'm so into it.
Hey, Blossoms. Hey, Blossoms. I just finished doing some admin stuff. I was, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. 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 I casually like creating like a CV for myself. I was gonna look at jobs, but I just didn't have any time. I sent out some emails about my supervision hours for my license, yada yada yada, all that shit. But I did swap out my coffee for a water, and now I'm heading to my yearly girly appointment. That's one thing that I love about this whole prioritizing my highest self thing. I had not been prioritizing my medical appointments at all, and since giving some time to my highest self, I've done all my medical appointments. So like last week I did my yearly regular exam and blood work, and this week I'm doing the girly exam. So I'm just feeling like that girl already. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then later we're gonna go to the grocery store.
Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around.
Alright y'all, we just left the pap smear. You know, and I know it's probably hard to hear me, but I gotta keep the air up because it's hot. But I was just thinking about how the healthcare industry, it feels like they do less and less every year. Like when you do your full women's exam, even your full yearly exam, I just feel like they're not really checking for anything. Like if something was really going on, how would they know? Because the test that they're doing, it just feels like, what are y'all doing? Where's the, I feel like they used to check my back, my spine, they used to check up here and make sure I don't have breast cancer. Like none of that is happening anymore. None of that. Anyways, we are about to treat ourselves to a walk around Plato's Closet, and then I told you guys that I'm fasting, so I'm about to go to Smoothie King after that. It's right around the corner. This might seem like I'm going against the script, but I feel like walking around Plato's Closet is serving my higher self too, because you never know what I could find in there. We might find an outfit that I'm gonna wear to like my first event, or like my, you know, you just never know, like a brand photo shoot or something. Like you never know.
Imagination, I'll be all up on you. I know you got that fever for me, 102. And boy, I know I've never seen my type, but just through the room. If it's a camera up in here, then it's gonna be you with me when I do. If it's a camera up in here, then I best like I just click on YouTube.
Y'all, it is so hot. That's how hot I am. So I just got me a little smoothie. My order from Smoothie King, I get the protein shake, so it's the Gladiator. I get strawberry Gladiator with strawberry and mango fruit added to it. Today I did mango and pineapple, and I realized that that's not the one I like, so get the strawberry and mango fruit added. It's like a crazy amount of protein in here too. I think it's like damn near like 40 grams of protein in here. I went to Plato's Closet, and I was wondering, like, you know, I feel like my highest self has me doing a lot of errands, which I love that, because a lot of times when I'm not functioning as my best self, I'm procrastinating to the last minute. I'm lazy, convincing myself that I don't need to do something that I know I need to do. So I love this day where I'm just like doing things, doing them in advance, getting it done. So I went to the doctor, but I also went to Plato's Closet, and I was asking myself, like, why am I going to Plato's Closet? I don't need anything. And I realized that that's my issue. I only shop when I need something, and by the time I need it, it's too late. Like I'm flustered, I'm overwhelmed trying to figure out exactly what I want. And then I just feel like it's better for my highest self, my future self, if I casually look for clothes ahead of time, even when I don't need them. That way when I open my closet, I'll be like, oh, I do have something. So I got a pair of jeans and 2 shirts, and now we're about to head to the bank. I need to go pick up my money for Guatemala. I'm leaving for Guatemala on Thursday. Thursday is my birthday. So yeah, I need to go pick up the, I think it's called Quetzal, their currency. So I'm gonna go pick that up from the bank right now. Back, yo, the way the light is penetrating off my forehead. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? I need to let these braids, I feel like because I just got them yesterday, like I have a facelift right now, and like it's making everything big. I don't know, maybe I just have a big forehead. I mean, Anyways, none of that actually matters. We just got back from the store. Woo! I'm working hard on my first day at this internship, y'all. Like, this is no joke. It's like things need to get done, honey. Errands need to be ran. We shop at Aldi. This household, we shop at Aldi. Is that a problem? Okay. See how we have reusable bags? Very mindful, eco-friendly. Let's clean out the fridge because we cannot like step into this next phase with this fridge. And then we'll chat some more. But I'm gonna clean out the fridge, maybe make my juices right now, depending on how I feel. I might need to take a break. Like, I don't know, when you're your own boss, do you get a break? So I finished with my juicing, and one of the things that's mandatory for my internship is gratitude hour. And so each day that will kind of look a little bit differently, but today the hour is going to be divided with 30 minutes of reading, and then 15 minutes in my manifestation journal, and then 15 minutes in my regular journal. So that's what I'm going to use the time for. In the future, this gratitude hour could also be used for yoga, meditation, prayer. Today, that's the way I'm going to split it up. I'm really excited. I'm outside by my apartment and we have hammocks. It's really, gratitude hour is just about being intentional. This is something that as I step into the highest version of myself, it's honestly mandatory. Like, it really is a requirement that minimum of 1 hour I spend doing these intentional things. This is the book I'm reading, by the way. It's called Guiding Yourself into a Spiritual Reality. So far, it's a lot of like reprogramming, mindset shifts type of things, which are things that I'm already kind of aware of, but reading it helps me to bring it into my current reality, which I really appreciate. So let's get started with gratitude hour. It's thundering and lightning pretty bad, so I'm gonna assume that it's about to rain. So we're gonna finish the rest of gratitude hour upstairs. I did finish with my readings, and I think that it's important to just not only spend this time intentionally, but also to document what I've been learning. And so in this book, right now I'm going through the 7 life requirements is what they're calling it. And today I went through the 3rd, 4th, and 5th one. And they were self-love or self-worth, active compassion, and creative expression. And I just want to read to you guys some of the things that I highlighted from those sections. When it comes to self-worth, they're talking about the importance of forgiving yourself. And it says that each day you are born anew. Guilt can never make a positive contribution to your life or anyone else's. That's really important because I think when we find ourselves in that negative self-schema, that loop, it's because we're holding on to a mistake that we made in the past. The next thing that I highlighted was from the active compassion point, and it said that real love is something which flows out and affects others. And active compassion, what they're talking about is getting good feelings through serving other people. Giving in this way is really receiving. It appears as if you are serving someone else, but the truth of it is that they are serving you by allowing you to serve them. And the main important part of this act of compassion is you must first securely anchor yourself so that you have the strength to offer support to others. For me in my career field, I think that's super important because I am in a helping profession and I do find so much joy and satisfaction and purpose in helping. But it's important that I have these things like gratitude hour to anchor myself down, because if you're not, then like it says, how am I going to help anyone else? Look at how cute my freaking juices came out. Like, literally, if you know, you know, green is my favorite color. Oh, there you go. These are so freaking tasty. They're gonna be great for my fast. And here, let me come around. And if you want to know how I made those juices or what's in the juices, I'm planning to drop the video 2 days after I drop this video. So if you're watching this video on the day that it's posted, thank you, girl. But you're gonna have to wait 2 more days for the next one, okay? So it is now 8:15, you guys. I have spent the entire day committing to my highest self, training behind her, embodying her. I'm so happy with where I'm at. So there's one more thing that I want to do, which is clean up, because my highest self would never keep a cluttered environment or a dirty environment. And your girl has a lot of dishes to wash. So I'm gonna wash the dishes and then I'm going to prepare for bed. At the end, I'm gonna talk about everything, like my takeaways from this experience. Blossoms, it is time for bed. But before I go, I just wanted to share with you guys like my biggest takeaways from today. There was a lot of things that I took from today. Like, it's been a long day. You know, normally on your first day of work, definitely your first day of an internship, they keep it slow, they keep it easy, they keep it chill. She did not. She was not giving slow, calm, and chill. It very much gave, this is what you've been waiting for, let's do it. What I appreciated the most about today was that it really like showed me that the version of me who I am today and the version of me who's my best self, my highest self, we're not that far apart. And it's just about intentionally embodying who she is in my current reality that's gonna get me to being her all the time, you know? And I feel like I knew that already. Like, that's what they all say. That's what all of the girlies tell you to do, is just pretend that you're that girl until you just become that girl. But my thing is, I spend a lot of time learning things, knowing things, researching, and thinking. I stay in that thinking stage for a long time. And today I finally just did it. Like, what are you thinking about? By the time you think about it 10 times over, make a list, check the list, show your friends the list, you could have did that thing and 10 more other things. Nike was never lying when they said just do it. Like, that was a really big part of today. And another big part of today was going from recently being fired to being able to take my power back and be like, I am my own boss. I am the person that I'm looking up to. I'm not looking up to a supervisor. I'm not idolizing my boss or using any external person as a role model. I really got to be my own boss today. And like throughout the day, there was times where I really was tired because I was recording this video and another video, and I was like, you know, really getting to the point of exhaustion, but I just kept telling myself, like, you're doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. And so being able to be your own boss and knowing that the feedback is coming from a genuine, loving place, felt amazing. Like, I feel like that really healed a part of me, because I'm gonna be honest, like, you guys, if you've seen my recent videos on being fired, you guys might know, like, I felt betrayed. I felt really betrayed by my previous boss, and today I did what I would always tell my clients. I got the closure for myself. I took the power back for myself, and I'm more than grateful for that experience. And like, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I'm gonna continue to use this perspective of like interning as my highest self. I'm gonna continue to write down weekly goals, weekly job quotas that I need to hit, and I'm gonna do the damn thing, and I'm gonna be that girl. So if you're watching this and you made it to the end of the video, number one, thank you. Number two, take some time to start embodying the person that you want to be. Whether you set it up like an internship, whether you set it up like a betting game, or whatever it is, make the journey towards coming your best self fun. Make it exciting, make it a game. Set it up in a way that fits for your brain so that you'll be motivated to do it. Blossoms, we're blooming. It's winter season and the people feel like the leaves is falling and we gonna frost over. No, we're blooming and blossoming and continuing to flourish. I love it here. Welcome to the fucking garden. I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.